Light me up, you give me energy.
Let your mind fly, talking that shit I like, spilling sweet, sweet lies. Girl, I'll never let you go, never wanna see you cry, never gonna say goodbye. I'll never believe a thing you say, but you know I like it anyway. Hit me up, ready to roll. Still early, but still good to go. Feeling right, I'm feeling right. Give me the light, give me the light. Baby, hit me like lightning.
Feel my body blowing into me. Got a feeling inside me. Light me up, you give me energy. Yo, godson, I'm back once again, more beautiful than ever, more handsome than ever, more charming than ever, more grateful than ever, more loving than ever, more powerful than ever. You know, and I'm just, man, I was collecting so much UVB today, so much light. I'm just like, man, I gotta just lay it down here in a second. But I just wanted to come to y'all, and you see what I got. I got the Cherimoya. I'm gonna pop this open in a second. Big boy Cherimoya. But you know, I'm just here. I want to break a program for your mind right now. I was coming back home, and there was a lady, you know, that I had met about a week ago. And you know, she was you know, she was wearing all black, like I always see her in all black. And you know, I just told her before, like, yo, I just like your style. You got a dope ass style. And she tried to downplay it, like, oh, it's all thrift store. I said, I don't give a fuck if it's Saks Fifth, if it's Nordstrom, if whatever it is. It's not, you know what I mean? That has nothing to do with it. It's the way you carry it. You know what I'm saying? And I was just being genuine. And she, you know, she appreciated that. And so, you know, I just skated off. And I saw her again today. And, you know, she looked kind of down. And, you know, I asked her, remember the last video I said, man, stop asking people how they're doing. Ask how you're feeling. And it's interesting because she was crossing the street and she was real hesitant to cross the street. She was like very hesitant to cross the street. And it was a crosswalk, you know what I mean, where she had the right of way, but she was real hesitant. And a pickup truck came and almost hit her because she was, you know what I'm saying, she was playing that iffy game. And the pickup truck almost hit her and it stopped. And the pickup truck was big, so it was blocking that next lane. This is a two-lane road. And then she kind of leans out, and another car is coming and barely stops in the nick of time. And she actually starts running across the street. And I saw her, and I was like, hey, I didn't know her name. I think her name's Catherine or something like that. I'm like, how are you doing? How you feeling? Excuse self. I said, how you feeling? Because I could tell she was really in she was in that beta frequency. Remember we talking about the alpha, beta. The alpha bit keeps you in a lower frequency, so you're not at ease, you're not at peace. You're not relaxed, moving through your day-to-day. And I was like, yo, how you feeling? She's like, you know, I've had better days. And, you know, just kind of, she was a little bit down. You know what I'm saying? And I just told her, like, the same thing I would tell myself. Like, you know, you in control. You're in control. And anybody or anything, any outside circumstance that makes you feel, or you think makes you feel like you're having a bad day, or makes you feel down about yourself or your circumstances, you put that there. This is where we get into true creation and truly realizing that we're responsible. And when we can take responsibility for everything, that puts us in the driver's seat. So, you know, I told her, like, you created all of that, whatever it is. I didn't ask her what she's going through because that's neither here nor there. But whatever it is that she was going through, I explained to her, like, look, you created that for yourself, as a life experience so that you can grow from it. So you should be happy that someone said this to you, or, you know, this happened today at your job, because it gives you an opportunity to overcome it and to grow from it. You know, and she's like, you know, I know this. You know, she was pretty well read, and she understood a lot of these universal laws and how things work. But you know, a lot of times it's difficult for us to be able to actually put them into practice. You know what I mean? We may know them from a superficial or shallow level, but putting these principles into practice, that's the discipline. You know, that's the difficult part. You know, that's the easy part, as I like to say. But the point of this story, and the reason I'm sharing this with you, is because, you know, I just encouraged her, you know, made her feel better about her circumstance and her situation. You know, like I said, when we ask how are you feeling, you're going to get the truth. If I were to just say, oh, how you doing? She's going to say fine. And it's just end of conversation. But since I directly targeted her heart center, because I knew that there was something that wasn't right, you know, she opened that up to me and started expressing herself and how she felt. And like I said in a previous video, in those situations, depending on the energy, depending on the relationship you have with an individual, you have the option, once you know how that person is feeling, because remember, feelings are just energies. There's only two kinds of energies, positive and negative. Nothing else. So if somebody's not feeling positively, you have, you know, one or two options once again. Those options are to vacate the premises, meaning to remove yourself from that energetic frequency, from that energetic lowliness that individual is experiencing at that time. Or, once again, depending on your relationship with this being, you have that opportunity to lift them up, make them feel better about their circumstance and their situation. So, you know, I chose the latter of those two. I wanted to lift this being up and make her feel better about herself, because, you know, I'm feeling great today. I'm positive, you know, I'm loving, and I got a lot of energy to give. You know what I'm saying? So I give all y'all energy. Mwah, I love y'all. And like I said, the main point of the story, though, is here. When she was, you know, after we had our short little exchange of a couple minutes, you know, I told her, you know, have a great day. You know, she said, you do the same. She said, be careful. Hold up. That's a program I'm breaking for you. The careful program. All right. We need to be careless. Listen, I was rolling off. She said, be careful. You know, I turned around and I said, sweetheart, I'm careless. I could care less. Careful. Be careful. Never be careful. Care less. Be childlike in your mind state. Care less. Stop caring so much. It's the careful mind state that almost got her hit by a car. I'm not telling you to go run out in the middle of the street and don't look. But I'm saying care less. Move through your life at a smooth rhythm. Care less. Care less what anybody thinks about you. Care less what anybody's saying about you. Just be. That's the childlike mind state that the Christ was speaking on, that the God's Son is speaking on. Having a childlike mind state where you don't care. You just are, you're just being, you're just experiencing life, you know? And once I said that to her, she's like, be careful. I'm like, no, I'm careless. I'm careless. It took a second for it to resonate in her mind, in her consciousness, in her psyche. And then she started laughing. She said, man, she's like, that's it right there. You know, it hit her. It resonated. Be careless. Be careless. Be careless. And when I'm saying be careless, don't misconstrue my words. Don't take my words and take them to the extreme. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying care less. Care less what other people think. Care less about the little things in life. Be careless. Be careless. Just like a little child, just like your little brother or sister or your little cousin. They don't give a fuck. They could care less. So I'm encouraging you, break that program of be careful, you know, be cautious, be aware. Nah, I'm going to be careless. And I'm going to move through life at my own rhythm. I'm going to paint my own pictures. I'm going to create my own reality, carefree. Do as thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love under will. Much love, much peace, much respect, much power, much prosperity, all abundance into your life. And I'm out. God's son.